Today, we introduce you to a program operating around the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area that helps people manage their stress through knitting. In this report produced by VOA's Philip Alexiou, Project Knitwell is about volunteers helping people in stressful situations within their community.
Your thumb and your index finger up about an inch from the top.
The goal is that the miters all go the same way.
Project Knitwell is a nonprofit organization that was started 14 years ago, in 2010. It started as a result of my experience being the mother of a pediatric patient. Well, really, my daughter at that time was 7 weeks old, and she was rushed to MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. And it was a very stressful time for me. And I had been a knitter, but I hadn't knit in a very long time. And someone I knew had sent a present for her, and it was a hand-knit sweater. And when I opened it, somehow a bell went off in my head, and I thought, this is what I'm going to do. I just believed this would help me get through the hospital stay. My name is Carol Caparosa, and I am the founder of Project Knitwell. I've been the executive director at different points in the history of the organization. I'm currently on the board, so I've worn a lot of different hats with Project Knitwell. So you want to remember, you want to go in right by your thumb.
Okay.
And you want to... I found it as a great method to relax, and it seemed like it would be a good thing to teach people in hospitals or halfway houses or teen facilities who are in stressful situations.
A lot of our bone marrow transplant patients will come for hours certain days to get their chemo infusions upstairs, and one of them I actually bonded with by telling them I was mentioning my newfound hobby of knitting, and she was like, oh, well, let me show you what I've made. And we were going through photos of her knitting together. Certain patients find it really helpful as well, just to help pass the time in infusion chairs.
Come through and off.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
You've got it.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
In our hospital settings, we can work with both the patient, family members, their caregivers, and also staff.
Project Knitwell is essential really for our staff well-being. So they come in and teach staff how to knit, and then also hold knitting times for staff when they can go in at lunchtime and knit together, because knitting is not only about taking time out for yourself and doing something to reduce stress, but it's about building a community.
Okay, here we are at the Project Knitwell wall, I call it, at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. These are just examples of the kinds of projects that people can knit while they're in the hospital. So we purposely make them simple, achievable, so that our people we work with will have a sense of accomplishment and be successful. This is Keisha. She was a mom that I worked with for almost 5 months, and she learned to knit while she was in the hospital. This is her son, Elliot, and as you can see, she's holding Elliot and knitting a scarf. She became quite a knitter. She's on our board right now.
I just sit and do it when I'm bored. Sit and do it when I'm frustrated. It's fun. It's okay with me doing this. It keeps you calm. Takes stress off you. You don't think about other stuff. All you think about is knitting.
Knitwell just helps the ladies, and if they can help keep them calm and keep them grounded and somewhat balanced and somewhat with a clear mind, even for 2 hours, then they've helped the village as a whole. You know, our ladies don't get a lot of that outside of here. You know, they come from every walk of life. People come off from the airport, ironically, and someone has told them about industry, and then when they hear about the classes, or they hear about the classes, and they hear about like Knitwell, and they also can come in and kind of see what they're doing, and they're very inviting. Your guys are very inviting, and we appreciate that, because we want our women to feel at home, and when they come in with Knitwell, they feel at home.
I'm making a I made a scarf, and now I'm making. I left it at the center. But I'm making a throw blanket.
What big?
It'll be pretty big. Well, I'd say about that big. Yeah, about that wide. Yeah.
My name is Alexiou, and I'm the Executive Director of Project Knitwell. Project Knitwell is working at 13 different sites right now. We work in about 4 different hospitals in the Washington, D.C. area, but we also have some sites at different community groups throughout the area. We work with children, women, refugees, people, any type of person who's really facing a challenge. We find that knitting can really bring a source of comfort and community to them.
I learned to knit when I was a young girl back home, so it's still on me. I never forget. Originally, I'm from Nigeria. It's relaxing. It's very relaxing. You forget, you just wind down your mind. It's an act. So you just keep on knitting. It takes you away because you are eager to see what you're doing. It takes you away and forget some worries or anything. It's very relaxing.
Bring the X to the front, and I take it off. They say it releases serotonin, which is a chemical that helps calm down, make you a little happier. You're doing great. Around the back, click, good. The whole mission of Project Knitwell is to utilize knitting as a wellness tool for people who are in stressful situations.